All right, guys, now let's start with, the class today. Would you like to see your scores? How much did you get?
Yes.
Here, Ibrahim, Ilknur, and Selin. But others, I didn't get any other paper from anybody here. And this one is Ibrahim's paper. And Ibrahim, how much did you get? And not so good, unfortunately. Okay. So anyway, just guys, you need to practice more and more, really. Maybe the time limits, actually it was too fast, but you need to really practice this kind of questions a lot. It must be piece of cake for you. Okay. Here the first is results. Salim, you got 76. Ibrahim 30. Ilknur 68. Okay. So I can share the answers with you, and also we have already solved, I think. And if you have any questions, I can answer. All right. So what are we gonna do today? Here is, did we finish those questions? I like, but also here.
No, we didn't finish the exam questions, I think.
Okay.
Mr. Shazam,
Yes, sir.
can I do my test again now? Because my
Again.
test is very bad.
Okay, you can do that, but if you really want to do tests, you should
Yeah.
do different tests because we already solved this, Adil Ibrahim. Okay. So we just stop here, guys. Let's finish this quickly. Okay, we stop with question 7. Ibrahim, let's talk about this a little bit later. Okay. So if you really want to see how much do you know, let me know. I will send a similar test, and you have to do this and send it back to me. So question 7.
Okay, thank you, but I don't want.
Okay.
No.
All right. So consider the pattern. You know, actually, this kind of questions and almost in every math Olympiad it appears, and maybe harder one, but here just simple one. And the important thing here is if there's a kind of pattern between these numbers, can we see it or not? So in the first part of the question, it says write down the 10th line in the pattern. As you see here in the first line, it starts with 1. In the second line, 1 plus 3. Third line, 1 plus 3 plus 5. And fourth line, we have 4 odd numbers, right? So we are just adding odd numbers. Then 10th line looks like something like this. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19, right? And because this one is 19, how many numbers here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also simple, I can just count because 1 is 1 plus 2 times 0. 3 is 1 plus 2 times 1. 5 is 1 plus 2 times 2, and blah, blah, blah. So that is equal to, what do we see here? Here we have one number, right? That's 1 squared. 2 numbers, 2 squared. 3 numbers, 3 squared. 4 numbers, 4 squared. So here we have how many numbers? We have 10 numbers. So it will be 10 squared, which is equal to 100. That's it. That's what you are supposed to write here. And the second part of this question, it says that find the value of this, right? And using this one, first we need to know how many numbers do we have, right? As see here, 29, to find the numbers, right, is 29. I can write it as 2 times 14 plus 1, right? So how many numbers do we have here? We have 15 numbers, okay? And usually, if you ask me, Mr. Kasim, how do we calculate this in general? If there's a kind of pattern, right, these numbers, every time we are adding 2 to get the next term. So from the biggest number, 29, we should subtract the first number, it is 1, and divided by the increments. What is the increment here? Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So I should divide this by 2 and just add 1, which is equal to 29 minus 1 is 28, divided by 2, 14. 14 plus 1 is 18. That means that this number sequence, we call this number sequence, it has 15 terms. Okay, so now then if I know the number of terms, right, according to this pattern, just we have to square this to get this sum. So from here, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot plus 29, that is just equal to 15 squared. What is 15 squared? 225. And how about the last question, question 3? Given that 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 13 squared, right? So 13 squared, find the value of x. So that means that how many numbers do we have here? Here we have 13. Again, using this method, okay, that's what is it? The last term minus the first term divided by the increment and the add 1. So here in this example, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot plus the last term is 2x minus 1, right? So that's equal to 13 squared. Now, how can I find the last term? Actually, this one. To do this one first, we need to find, what is it? 2x minus 1, and subtract the first term, it is 1, and divide by 2, and add 1, right? And that's equal to what? That's equal to 13, because this 13 actually represents the number of terms of this number sequence. So here that's equal to 13. Now, if you solve this equation, we will get 13. We know how to solve this. Here in the numerator, we have 2 times x minus 1, right? Negative 1 minus 1 is equal to negative 2. 2 is a common factor over 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2 cancels each other. X minus 1 plus 1 is equal to x. On the right hand side, we have 13, right? So the value of x is equal to 13. Nigar, did you understand?
Yes.
Good. Question 8. Solve the equation. Very simple equation. How do you solve this, Nigar? Just tell me the idea. Multiply both sides by 12. Why 12? Because 12 is least common multiple of 3 and 4, right? And here we have 3 and here we have 4. Let me multiply both sides by 12. So here we have 12 times 5 minus x over 3. But actually you should do this mentally. 12 times 1 plus 12 times 1 minus x over 4. And 12 times 1 over 3 is equal to 4. 4 times 5, 20 minus 4 times x, 4x. 12 times 1, 12 plus 12 over 4, 3. 3 times 1, it is 3 minus 3 times x, it is 3x. Now from here, 12 plus 3, 15. Take to the left-hand side, 20 minus 15. And minus 4x, take to the right-hand side, plus 4x minus 3x. So what is x? X equals 5. All right, question 9. And let me check, Celine, you solved this question correctly or not? Question 9. 9, Celine, your answer is 14 and 21. You solved this correctly. Okay, good. The sum of two numbers is 35. That means that if the first number is x, right, the second number should be 35 minus x, so that their sum is 35. And 1/2 of the smaller number is equal to 1/3 of the greater number. Which one is smaller, which one is greater, I don't know. But suppose that the first number is greater. So 1/2 times x is equal to 1/3 times the greater number. That is 35 minus x. Find the numbers. So now again, I should multiply both sides by 6. Let me do this mentally. So here we have times 6 and times 6. 6 times half, it is 3x. 6 times 1/3, it is 2. 2 times 35 minus x. Or 3x is equal to 70 minus 2x. And take 2x to the left-hand side. 3x plus 2x, that's equal to 5x. On the right-hand side, we have 70. And what is x? X equals 70 over 5. That's equal to 14. So if the first number is 14, second number is 21. I didn't get which ones I got. Not right, because till this question I have all right. Celine, what do you mean?
I don't know which ones I got not right, like in this test.
No, actually, I just checked your question 9. Your answer is correct. You see that? Can you see the screen now?
Yes, I do. But where you wrote 3 in the circle and there are a question mark, but that ones I got right. Just it was decimal, but you did fraction if I'm not mistaken.
Celine, I don't understand. Can you say again? What do you mean?
Can you go back to the?
You mean to the previous question?
No, to the test, to my test that I sent to you.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Where you did the in the circle and question mark, I wrote there surface area, like CA, and that equals to this number. But that was right, actually.
Your answer is this.
Yes, for surface area. But that one is volume.
2. Okay, that is question 4B, right? Or 5? 5 or 4? Let me see.
It's actually 4B.
Okay. But the surface area is 1848.
No, surface area I got right, actually.
2288, is it? The surface area is 2288.
No, where you wrote, yes. But I got 2287 point with something. I didn't just convert like.
Okay. So you got the surface area, but volume, how about the volume?
Volume 2352 pi. I got
2352 times pi. 7389. 7389. Okay, your volume is wrong. Okay, but your surface area is correct. Okay. I will correct this quickly. All right. So here we have question A and question B. Question B has 2 parts. For each question 5. So it is 5. Okay, 3. So your score should be 8 here. Okay, and plus 5. So it is 81.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Celine. All right. Now let's continue. Mr. Ibrahim?
Yes, Mr. Shah.
Can you write a screen like this?
Wait.
I mean, do you have any drawing tablet or iPad or Samsung tablet, whatever it is?
I didn't understand your question.
Ibrahim, can you see what I'm writing on the screen now?
Yeah, I see.
Can you write like this?
Yeah, I see.
What do you mean? Are you sure?
No. It's not like that.
How are you writing this? With mouth or do you have a pen?
Yes, I have my pen.
Ibrahim, if I give you a test, can you solve it like this and save it as a PDF and send it to me? You see how
No,
we are
I
solving this, Ibrahim? Look, here I'm solving,
yeah, I know.
and I just saved this already, and I can just share this with you. You know how does it look? So good, right? I can see everything so clearly.
Yes,
But can you do like this?
yes, I can.
Okay, Ibrahim, try. I will send you maybe one question. Just remind me. Try to solve this, and I will see how you are solving the questions. Guys, continue. Question B. Simplify. We know that actually this is an algebraic fraction. To simplify this, we need to bring into a common denominator and collect the like terms. That's it. So to do this one, here we have equals 5 and 4. The common denominator is 20. The first one we should multiply by 4. A minus 1 plus the second one by 5. 2a minus 3. So since the common denominator is 20, I can just draw one fraction line and write the common denominator. Now first expand this. 4 times a, 4a minus 4 plus 5 times 2a, it is 10a minus 15 over, and here we have 20, which is equal to 4a plus 10a, that's equal to 14a, and negative 4 plus negative 15, negative 19 over 20. That's it. We cannot do anything else. That is the answer. Okay. And how about C? Question 9C. Stalin, did you do question 9C? 11. Okay, good. Zubaydah. Zubaydah, is it yours? Are you here? No, here.
Zubaydah is not in our class.
Really? In which class?
He's in 7A.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we're
Zubaydah is
learning
in
today
7A.
together.
Okay, I got it.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, yeah, 7A, sorry. So let's do this together. See, John and Derek had $24 and $50 respectively. They spend the same amount of money on some books, okay? And how much money did each boy spend if Derek had 3 times as much money as John after buying the books, okay? Now we are talking about two people, John and Derek, right? And John has $24 originally, and also Derek has $50. The first one, right? And second, they went to the bookstore and actually they just bought some books and they spent some money. In the question, it says that they spent the same amount of money. How much did they spend? Let's say each boy spent X dollars. So now John has how much left? Since he spent X dollars, now he has 24 minus X dollars left. How about Derek? 50 minus X dollars left, right? Because expenditure. How much money did each boy spend? That means we are going to find X if Derek had 3 times as much money as John after buying the books. So that means that this Derek's money, 50 minus X, is 3 times as much as John. That's 24 minus X. That's it. That's our equation. Now, if we solve this, we will get the value of X. Now, from here, 50 minus X equals 3 times 24, 72. Minus 3 times X, that's equal to 3X. Now, I will take 3X to the left and this 50 to the right. Here we have negative X minus X to the left. It becomes plus 3X. Now, on the right, we have 72. Positive 50 to the right, it is minus 50. Negative X plus 3X, that's equal to 2X. 72 minus 50, that's equal to 22. Now, what is X? X equals 11. So that means that each boy spent $11 for books. The correct answer is 11. And the last question.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So in the 10th question, there are 3 questions, right? I did
Yeah.
A and C correct, but B1, I saw that I didn't know actually how to factorize. What did you mean by factorize? And I did this way and this way, so that's why I got to be incorrect.
Yeah, because you didn't factorize it. And if it is so, Selin, how do we do that? We have to group them, right? Make two groups. From each group, extract a common factor and try to have
No,
another common factor. Huh?
I did know how to do that. Actually,
Okay.
do that, but I just try to do B another way. So if the A and C will be correct, so can I do B right now?
Right now, you want to do B right now?
B1, yes, because like I didn't know what did you mean by factorize. That's why I did A and C like this and B like this.
Okay. Everybody do it then. How many minutes do you need? 1 minute. Is it enough? Or Sally, can you write on the screen? Annotate. Huh, Sally?
I think yes.
Okay, Sally, do it. Let me see.
Okay.
Selin, how are you writing, with mouse or pen?
No, it was my finger. It's not
Huh?
like that's good. That's why it was my finger because I'm on
Okay.
iPad.
With your finger?
Yes.
Okay. And with your finger is not so comfortable.
I know.
Selin, let's do it together. Okay.
Can you give us 1 minute, please? 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. I will give you 2 minutes. All right, guys, everybody do it. 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we'll discuss. Time starts now. I will bring some water, okay? For myself, not for you. Three, two, one. Selin, finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
So, can you write your answer where, somewhere?
Can I just say?
Selin, just tell me. Yes, I will write your answer. Tell me.
Okay, open brackets. 3 plus y. I think. No, wait a second. 3y plus plus x close brackets, open brackets, another one, 3, no, 2. 2 A minus B X, I think.
Okay. Here, AX, BY, they don't have any common factor. So actually, I need to group like this, AX with AY, BY with BX. So what we have here then? Here we have 6AX minus 9AY plus 12BY minus 8BX. Now here 6AX, 9AY, what is the common factor? 3A, right? So here we have 2X minus 3Y plus, how about 12BY, 8BX? 4B is a common factor, so there's 3Y minus 2X. Now here we have 2X minus 3Y, here we have 3Y minus 2X. We know that this 3Y minus 2X, I can write it as minus, open bracket, 2X minus 3Y, right? So at that time, it becomes 3A, 2X minus 3Y minus 4B, and the 2X minus 3Y. Now 2X minus 3Y, 2X minus 3Y, it is a common factor. I can just keep it here, right? And what is left here? If you just remove this, here we have 3A. So that is 3A minus 4B, minus 4B. And let's compare your answer, 3Y. No, Selen, your answer is wrong.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the right answer, Selen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. And also a similar way, you can do A and C, and we will finish this test in this way. Al Akbar, 2X minus 3Y, 3A minus 4B. Al Akbar, you are right, but Al Akbar, why didn't you do this test? Did you?
I read the test. I do.
Yes, just receive, but Al Akbar, why didn't you save it as a single file? Huh?
What?
You see this, your answer. Why don't you save it as a single file? Celine, can you delete that, your writings from the screen?
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, Al Akbar, maybe I will check your answers later. Al Akbar, okay. Guys, let's get back to our class. That's enough, okay? About the test, again, you will have another test maybe after 2 or 3 weeks. As I told you, we are going to practice some more questions. And after that, we will solve SASMO questions in February. Maybe 2 weeks, we will solve SASMO questions. So now we will continue from where we stopped. We were talking about volume and the surface area. And we were solving questions from review questions 9. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. That's a question we did the last time, if you remember. And also we did this question. And also we did this question. We stopped here. So we will continue from here. 1B. And let's just solve 2-3 questions together. And after that, I will ask you maybe 1 or 2 questions. Question 1B, find the volume and the surface area of the following solid, which is made up of 2 cylinders. Okay, so we have to find the surface area, but it doesn't say the total surface area, right? So I think we don't have to find, I mean, if it's not saying that total surface area. Anyway, so first we need to find the volume. And we know that if we are given a cylinder, right, what is the volume of the cylinder? It is the base area, which is pi r squared because it's a circle, and then we should multiply this by height. Now here we have a composite solid, right? And let's say the volume of this big one is V1 and the volume of this one is V2. So that's our first step. Then the volume of this solid is equal to V1 plus V2. And what is V1? It says that this 25 centimeters, right? What is it? It's the diameter. If diameter equals 25 centimeters, then radius is diameter over 2, which is equal to 25 over 2 centimeters. And also the similar way, how about the smaller cylinder, and the radius is 5 centimeters. So from here, the volume of the big one, that is pi, times radius is 25 over 2 squared times height. And what is the height? Height is 2 centimeters. So here we have 2. Plus, how about V2? V2 again, it is pi times radius is equal to 5 squared times height. And what is the height of the small one? It is 3, right? So that's equal to 3. So that is equal to, pi is a common factor. I can just keep this I outside. So here we have pi, and here we have 25 squared. It is 6 to 5. And this 2 squared is 4. With 1, 2 is gone. So only 2 is left here. Plus 5 squared is 25 times 3. That's equal to 75. And 2 times 75 is 150. 150 plus 625. That is 775 over 2 times pi. Or just simply, you can use your calculator and calculate this. But here, let's just leave the answer in terms of pi. Okay. So how about number 2? Let's change the color. And how about the surface area, right? And Celine, let me ask this question to you. How many surfaces do we have here?
6.
Bottom 1, right? And this one,
Yes.
2. This one, 3. This one, 4. And this one, 5. You said 6? Where 6?
Yes, but one is the second bottom of the second cylinder. I think we don't count that. That's why 5 years.
It's 5, right? The bottom, it is 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. All right. So let me just write here the surface area, okay, is equal to, guys, it's like a coin. If you just imagine a coin, right, the tail and head, right, and top and bottom, it has the same area, right? So as you see here, this one, this part, this green part, and also bottom, it has the same area. And what is the radius of the circle? It is 25 over 2. And that's why I'm going to multiply this by 2. Here, 2 times, and what is the area? Pi r squared. So it is pi times r is 25 over 2 squared. Okay. Now also including this top, all right? Now we have calculated the top part that is looking upward, and the bottom part that is in contact with the ground or floor. Okay. Now we are done. And second part is we are going to find the area of curved surface. This one, let me just change the color and let me use red. Okay. So the second one is, okay, green part just calculated. And I'm talking about this curved surface area. And also this one is curved surface area. Okay. So that is, what is it? It's a kind of cylinder, right? If you remember, if we are given a kind of cylinder, right? That's a cylinder. And how do you find the surface area? If you just cut from here and open this, actually it becomes a rectangle. And what is the length of the rectangle? It is 2 pi r, 2 pi r. And how about the height? Length, width is just equal to h. So this area of this rectangle is 2 pi r times h. So similar to this, here we have this red shaded area that is what is it? 2 pi r times height. So that is 2 pi. What is r? R is 25 over 2, right? 2 pi r times height. What is the height of this? It is 2 centimeters. So that's equal to 2. Plus, how about the upper part? That's again 2 pi times radius. What is the radius? It is equal to 5. And how about the height? Height is equal to 3. Okay, that's it. Now from here, pi is a common factor. Let me just keep it here. Here we have 2 times 25 squared, 625 over 2 squared, that's equal to 4. Plus this 2, they cancel each other. Here we have 50 plus 2 times 5 times 3, that's equal to 30, which is equal to, here we have 80, 625 over 2 pi. Here we have 625 over 2 plus 80. Okay, now we can simplify this. 625 over 2 is 625 over 2 is equal to 312.5. And if you just add 80 to this number, we will get, what is it? Equals 392.5 pi. And usually in such small questions, okay, you need to leave your answer, this kind of questions, in terms of pi, because you are not allowed to use a calculator. That's why. And also here, let's just leave our answer in pi. And if you need to calculate the exact value, then just using the calculator for pi, just substitute the value from the calculator and you'll get the answer. So the surface area, so this will be cm squared. And this is the volume, that is cm cubed. Ibrahim, did you understand a little bit?
Yes, Mr. Shah.
Okay. I will do question 2A here, and you will do question, the last part, you will do it, okay? Let's see. Calculate the volume and the surface area of each of the following right prisms. Fine. Okay, number I. Let me just use purple, number I. So again, how do you find the volume? To find the volume, we need to find the cross-section area and multiply by height. And what is the height? As you see here, height is 1 centimeters, right? It is 1 centimeters, 1 centimeter. So I need to just find the cross-sectional area. So cross-section area, it just consists of 3 rectangles. That is our first rectangle. And this one in the middle, that's the second rectangle. And that's the third one, right? And let me just denote this by capital A. Second part is B. Third part is C. So what is A plus B plus C? A is equal to, what is it? It is this one. Okay. Length is equal to 1 centimeters. How about width? Is equal to 1, right? Okay, this one is equal to 1. This one also is equal to 1. Why? Because of this one, identical. And actually A is equal to C. So is equal to 4 times 1 plus the second one is 3 times, it is 4, so it is 3 times 2, right? Because the whole length is 4 minus 1 minus 1. So that's equal to 2. 3 times 2 plus, how about C? It's just 4 times 1, which is equal to 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 6, that's equal to 14 cm squared. That is a cross-section area. Then what is the volume? Volume is cross-section area 14 times, how about the height? Height is 1, which is equal to 14 cm cubed. And how about the surface area? Surface area is, we have already calculated the top, that is 14, and the bottom also it is 14, so that's equal to 14 plus 14. And how about the prism? How do we calculate it? Is this curved surface area? We should find its perimeter and multiply by height, right? So if you calculate the perimeter, that is perimeter times height. So 14 plus 14, 28. And what is the perimeter of the cross-section area? Starting from here, let me change the color here. And this one is 4 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 2, 13, 13 plus 1, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 1, 19, 19 plus 2, 21, 21 plus 3, 24, and here 25, and this one is 26. So the perimeter is 26 times. And how about the height? Height is equal to just 1, which is equal to 54 centimeters. Okay. All right. Guys, this question is for you. Okay. I will give you 3 minutes. Calculate the volume and surface area of the following solid, which is made up of a cylinder and a right prism. Okay. So we need to find the volume. Number 1. Number 2, what? Volume, number 1, and the surface area. Okay. 4 minutes. Can you try this? And after that, we will discuss this. 4 minutes. Time starts now. Alekbar, are you solving?
I read.
Did you get the volume?
No, I read the surface area.
Surface area. Okay. Celine, did you get any answer?
What the volume of the cylinder?
What did you get for volume?
I got 307. For
300
cylinder, I did.
307.
Yes, just for cylinder, not for rectangle.
Okay, guys, here for pi, can you use this number 22/7?
Can we check together already?
Now, why 307? It is because here we have two solids, right? It is V1 plus V2. The first one's volume is 7 times 11 times 3 plus, how about the cylinder? It is pi r squared times height. So this pi is 22/7 times radius is 3.5. That is 7/2 squared, right? In fraction form. And
Just
height
for
is
the
equal to
cylinder.
8. Huh?
I did just the cylinder, I didn't do the rectangle.
No, why don't they evaluate together?
I don't know, for me it's easier.
Okay, Alekbar, how about you? Did you get the volume or surface area?
Surface area.
What did you get?
I read chat box.
Nigar, how about you? Adil Han,
Yes.
did you get anything? Surface area or volume?
Oh, I didn't finish that. I'm still doing.
Okay. Alekbar 264.5. Okay, that is not correct. Okay, guys, let's do this together then, okay? Because I think you're not practicing much. You need to practice more questions, especially this volume problems. And also, actually, Celine, I give you the answers, right? Do you have the answers?
No, for what?
Okay, check this. Also, I will check. If you don't have, I will give you the answers. All right. Here, how about the surface area, right? First, I will just start from the bottom of this prism. So that is the area is 7 times 11, right? And also the top is the same, including this top, right? I can just cut this top of the circle and just stick this to the, the top of this cylinder. So anyway, here is equal to 2 times 7 times 11. 7 times 11, the area of the bottom, I'm multiplying it 2 because at the bottom and the top. Okay, done. Plus, now how about the curved surface area of the cylinder? Okay, how do you find this? Again, is equal to 2 times pi, that is 22/7, times r, that is 7/2, 2 pi r, times height, that's equal to 8. That is this curved surface area. Now, what is left here? Times, right? Now, this part is left, right? Lateral surface area of the prism. How do you calculate this? Perimeter times height. What is the perimeter? It is, this one is 7 and this one is 11, right? So that's 2 times 7 plus 11. The perimeter, the height is 3. That's it. The total surface area. 2 times 7 times 77, 2 times 77, 154, plus These two things cancel each other, and these two cancel each other. 8 times 22, 176, plus, and 7 plus 11, 18, 2 times 18, 60, 36 times 3, 108, which is equal to 154 plus 176 plus 108, which is equal to 438 cm squared. Okay, so the surface area of this solid is 438 square centimeters. Guys, let's solve one more question, and I really suggest you to finish these questions at home, study yourself. Okay, we have more questions. Anyway, that's the last question. İlknur, can you read this question if you are there?
Yes, a brick measures 18 centimeters by 9 centimeters, 9 centimeters by 6 centimeters. Find the number of bricks that will be needed to build a wall 4.5 meter wide, 18 centimeter thick, and 3.6 meter high.
Okay. İlknur, did you understand the question?
I did, but what was a brick?
A brick, this one is small brick, right? We use brick to make a house, right? Small bricks. Okay, so this one is
Yes.
18 centimeters by 9 centimeters, and this one is 6 centimeters. Okay, so I can just actually put the picture so that you understand better. Brick. Okay, so we are talking about this kind of brick. Okay, its height it is 6, and width it is 9, and length it is 18. And using these bricks, we are going to make a big wall, and that is our wall. Okay, we are building a wall of your room. Okay, so it says that a brick measures 18 centimeters by 9 centimeters by 6 centimeters. So that is our brick. And find the number of bricks that will be needed to build a wall, which is 4.5 meters wide. So this one is 4.5 meters wide, 18 centimeters thick. So this one is 18 centimeters thick, and 3.6 meters high. 3.6 meters high. So how many bricks do we need? Suppose that we need n bricks to make this wall, right? And the volume of this wall, I mean the brick, that's equal to 18 times 9 times 6, right? So n bricks right together, it should be equal to the volume of this wall. So now just we need to form the equation and solve this. So here we have n times v, it should be equal to capital V. From here, what is n? N equals capital V over lowercase v. So what is capital V? Change, do everything in centimeters. 4.5 centimeters equals 450 centimeters. 3.6 meters, 360 centimeters. So the volume of the wall is 450 times 18 times 360 over the volume of one brick is 18 times 9 times 6. That's it. So this 18, they cancel each other. 450 is divided by 9. That's equal to 50. And 360 is divided by 6. That's equal to 60. And 50 times 60, that's equal to 300. So how many bricks do we need to make this wall? We need 3,000 bricks. That's very simple engineering problem, right? Okay. Okay, guys, then thank you very much. That much is enough. Keep practicing questions. I have already dropped these questions in our WhatsApp group. Okay, and that's it for today. Okay, have a nice weekend. I will see you next Monday. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye bye. You too. Thank you.